Welcome to the Weston High School Library. Take a close look, because this is just the beginning of your next 4 years of high school, if you plan on staying.
Our school library is one of a kind. I would know. I've been here all 4 years. Ready to meet the staff? Well, our library and media teacher is Mrs. Steiner. You can count on her to answer any questions you may have concerning the library. And she's the one in charge, so if you have any concerns, you can talk to her.
Hi.
And right here is Mrs. Johnson.
Hello.
She's the library clerk. She's like the assistant manager of the library. If Miss Steiner is not around, you can count on Mrs. Johnson to help you out. The library also has an assistant or TA. They have to be a senior or a junior. They help keep textbooks shelved and in order. They also help with textbooks and computers.
If you want to meet with anyone from the staff to help you with a problem, make sure to visit them during the library hours, which are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Now let's take a tour of the library, see what resources are available for students' use. Here are a couple of the computers that students can use in the library. Each student must have an internet consent waiver on file in the office that has been signed by their parent to use a computer. Each student will be given a computer account and password by a school technician. It is the student's responsibility to remember their username and password. Once a student has logged onto their account, they will have access to Microsoft Word, the internet, online databases, and the library catalog.
We have thousands of books in the library, all for students to use for research or just fun reading. So you may have a question, how do we find that one specific book that we want out of so many books? Well, you can use the online catalog, or you can find a book on the shelf very easily, and this is how.
Let's start with the nonfiction books. The nonfiction books are located here against the back wall. Nonfiction books are books that contain factual information. They're usually used for research. The books are shelved in Dewey Decimal order. Dewey Decimal represents the subject of the book. For example, if we're looking in the 636 section, and you see 636.7 is dogs. If you look at 636.8, it's about cats. Can you guess what the 636 section is? Well, if you look in the 636 section according to the Dewey Decimal order, you will find that the books are all about pets.
Now for biographies, which are located in this area. Biographies are marked with a B on the spine of the book and the first 3 letters of the subject's last name. If you are looking for a book on Martin Luther King, you would come to the B section and look alphabetically for the letters K-I-N. There it is.
The fiction books are located in the F section by the author's last name. These are books that do not have factual information. For example, if you wanted to read a book by Stephen King, you would go to the K-I-N section and find all the books together. Here's my favorite, Misery.
We also have a section of books known as the reference section. They're listed here under R. They're also listed under the Dewey Decimal order like nonfictions. The only difference is you can't check out a reference book. Reference books are usually sets with multiple volumes like encyclopedias, atlases, or dictionaries. Reference books are great for resources.
Don't forget, we also have Spanish books, manga books, and even ebooks online. If you need any help finding any of these sources, always ask the library staff for help.
Now that you've seen a quick preview of some of the basic stuff in the library, let's get into some fun quick scenes to help you understand some of the library rules.
A really smart young lady who gets really good grades just lost her book. She shares her locker with her best friend. Her best friend took her book by mistake because they have the same book cover. She goes to the library and faces the consequences.
What? I don't have $80.
I'm sorry, but there are consequences to losing a book that belongs to the library. Are you willing to wait and see if someone returns yours?
Well, by the time someone returns it, it'll be too late, if someone does return it.
The only advice I can give you is to wait about a week, during which you have to hope somebody turns in your book or waits for you to find it. If within a week the book is still not in your possession, I'll discharge you if you want a new one.
Okay, I'll wait till next week. I got to face my consequence.
Also, just make sure that from now on you don't share a locker with other students, and for whatever reason, if you still do, just make sure your book cover isn't the same as somebody else's.
Okay, thanks a lot for your help.
Once you check out a book in your name, you must be responsible. They are your books. You will be fined. There are consequences for everything.
When two friends come into the library and they don't want to do their assigned work, they attempt to get on MySpace. Well, can they get away with it?
Hey fool, I can't believe Miss Alvarez is making us do this research paper in the library.
I know, fool. Can't get on the internet though. I don't even have my ID card. Can you go on the internet for me?
What? You want to do this stupid research paper?
Don't we have to?
Fool, no. I don't even have my ID card either. Watch me get on the computer and the librarian won't even notice.
What are you going to do instead of researching?
You feel like checking your MySpace? No. Watch and learn.
So what two things are wrong with this scene? Well, now you know. No ID, no internet. And absolutely no games or MySpace. You will get caught and face the consequences.
Hey, Alex. I didn't know you were assistant here at the library.
Yes, Kyle, I've been here for a while. What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to check out these 6 books.
You can only check out 5 books.
Oh, I'll just put one back. I just love to read.
Okay, all done. They are due 2 weeks from today. Don't forget, because if you do, it's 10 cents per day per book if they are late.
I do understand.
And you can return them in this book slot right here.
Don't worry, I've checked out books before, you know.
You will be surprised how many seniors that have been here for 4 years forget the rules, and then they complain because of the consequences.
Trust me, I won't forget.
We will see.
In this scene, you see the average kid check out a book. But even the average kid forgets to turn their books in on time. And 10 cents do add up.
Oh, I love you. No, no, I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you way more. Oh, hey, Jessica, what's up, girl? Let me call you back. Not much, girl, you know, just talking my boo. You know how it is. So how you doing? I'm fine, but I just need to go to the restroom because you know what the power is up here. But those bathrooms inside are just, nuh-uh. They nasty, girl. I feel you. Just use these ones in the library. Nobody goes in them anyway. You're right, girl.
So what's wrong with this scene? Too much. Well, first let's see. No cell phones, iPods, food, or drink allowed in the library. Just common sense, okay? And you can't be loud in the library because the library is a quiet zone. And the bathrooms aren't public bathrooms. They're for people who are doing something of importance in the library.
Now that you've learned all the basic rules of the library and learned where all your textbooks are located, I hope you have fun in our learning environment here at the Weston Ranch High School Library. Enjoy!